Okay.
Good afternoon, all you woodenders. I've got another story for you, and this used to be my children's one of their favourite stories when they were little. And it's Avocado Baby, and this is one of my daughter's cuddly toys that she's had for years. It's an avocado. Just to show you, there's a real avocado. So it's Avocado Baby by John Birmingham. Mr. and Mrs. Hargreaves and their two children were not very strong. Mrs. Hargreaves was expecting another baby, and they all hoped it would not be as weak as they were. The new baby was born, and all the family were very pleased. Mr. and Mrs. Hargreaves brought the baby home, and it grew, but as they feared, it did not grow strong. Mrs. Hargreaves found feeding the baby very difficult. It did not like food or want to eat too much. "Whatever can I do?" wailed Mrs. Hargreaves. "The baby doesn't like eating anything I make, and it looks so weak." "Why don't you give it that avocado pear?" said the children. In the fruit bowl on the table, there was an avocado pear. Nobody knew how it had got there because the Hargreaves never bought avocados. Mrs. Hargreaves cut the pear in half, mashed it up and gave it to the baby, who ate it all up. From that day on, an amazing thing happened. The baby became very strong. It was getting so strong it could break out from the straps on its high chair, pull other children up a hill in a cart, wrench off the side of its cot, and each day Mrs. Hargreaves gave the baby avocado pear. One night a burglar got into the house. The baby woke up and heard the burglar moving about downstairs. The baby picked up a broom and he chased the burglar. The burglar was so frightened at being chased by a baby that he dropped his bag and ran out of the house. The next day, Mr. Hargreaves put on a notice on the gate. "That should keep the burglars away," he said. It said, "Beware of the baby." The baby would help carry the shopping, move the furniture, and push the car when it would not start. One day, two bullies were waiting for the children in the park. The bullies started being very nasty to the children. The baby did not like that, and he jumped out of its pushchair, picked up the bullies and threw them into the pond. The baby gets stronger every day, and of course it's still eating avocado pears. The end.